Hey, so fam, Coach Amelia Adair here. Hope you guys are feeling good and doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. I got a great topic for you guys today. Okay, it came in my heart today, and I was just like, yeah, let's talk about that because let me tell you, I always have some great conversations with people, and I am in the lobby. No one's here, but if somebody pop up, we're gonna just say hey and then be about our way. You know what I mean? But let's talk about dang, see, I can't get sidetracked for nothing. Oh yeah, so a lot of us know a lot of things. A lot of us have the knowledge, but knowing without effort is pointless. So I feel like answers without effort is pointless. Okay, so a lot of times, people love to just hear my point of view, and I love to have discussions. You know what I mean? I don't feel like we should all just be on agreement with everything. We all have different preference. Like your favorite color may be pink, mine may be blue. You get what I'm saying? That's how I look at all situations. And that's how when we select in our relationships and we select in our friends, it sounds obvious, but honestly it's not obvious. Okay, so it's like how people like common sense is not common. So it's one of those things where we like to think we know the answers to everything and know why this and know why this and know why that. And let me break it down. Let me break it down because I know I'm speaking broad, but it's because I got a lot to talk about and I'm excited about this topic because I feel like it'll help someone out there. Someone single, someone in a relationship, someone anywhere. So a lot of times, right, there's this topic, so let's choose a topic. Let's talk about, maybe why a lot of black women may be single. Okay, let's talk about that. Why? Because one, I'm single and people don't let me live it up. You know what I mean? I'll be like, why you single? I'm like, cause I want to be single. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be something bad that you're single. And I mean, even if you are Hispanic, even if you're any race, but I'm only going to talk on a race that I, really, really know, is because more evidently I am, obviously more black than anything. So, and as I run across people and I'm going here and I'm going there and I'm talking to people and I'm just enjoying my time. You know what I mean? I'm here, I'm enjoying the food, I'm enjoying the music. I'm always enjoying myself. I like to just enjoy myself, literally, because I be with myself. Or if I run into people, then we together. But overall, I be by myself. I live by myself. You know what I'm saying? I am a single woman. Proud single woman. Okay? I'm so happy for this time in my life. But, there'll come a point where I sit down with certain people and they'll just be like, well, it's because you're this or it's because you're that. They'll try to give me a reason why I'm single, ignoring the fact that I'm letting them know, like, I'm honestly single by choice. I can sit around and get with someone, but I just haven't found that someone that I feel like I should give up my singleness for. You get what I'm saying? So right there, you get what I'm saying? People will feel like they'll have the answer. I don't want to get too sidetracked, on the fact that, you get what I'm saying? But people will have the answers to that. I know why women like you are this. And I'm not attacking anyone. Let me just disclose. I'm not attacking anyone. I'm using this as an example. Okay? I'm really using this as an example. My feelings are not hurt. This is not about me. Okay? But I'm just using this as an example so you guys can understand. So stay tuned. It's good. Okay? But I just gotta break it down for you nice and slow. So yes, people have the answers like, oh, okay, yeah, a lot of women are more controlling, or a lot of women are this, or a lot of women are too independent, or a lot of women are, stern in their ways, or a lot of women are, okay, say that is a true statement, right? Say whatever your belief is true, right? And say you're on the other end and maybe you're interested, because a lot of times people are interested in having help, I would assume, we want healthy relationships, and we have a particular type of woman that we want, and sometimes it feels like we can't get it because we're putting a stigma on them. We're just putting them in a box so hard, like, oh, like trying to read the whole thing and trying to feel like we have the answer. Don't mean you may have an opinion, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the answer. And even if some women are raised like this or raised like that, or maybe we do have flaws, because we all have flaws. We're not perfect. Okay, when are you or someone or when are the efforts gonna come into play? Because say if I want to use a different example. I feel like that one's too touchy. I feel like that one's too I don't know, which I think. Because I feel like if independent, strong black women are very controlling, right? And you find someone that you're interested in, right? You find someone that has no red flags, but they're willing, like they obviously, you guys obviously want the same thing, but maybe there's just some paths that you just haven't evened out. But when are the efforts gonna come into play? I feel like a lot of times men just kind of give up easily, or get a little insecure, or are afraid to make things work. Even if you're already in a relationship and maybe you guys are having a power struggle, you have to give some effort. You can't give up so easily. We give up way too easily in this time, and then we sit back and think we have the answers to it. We sit back and we just treat people as if we treat people as if we're not people. And even in friendships, right? Say you were someone who don't even have a lot of good friendships. I've noticed that as I'm even coaching women, it's like, oh, well, she did this and it's over, or she did that and it's done. We have to put in that effort to forgive. We have to put in that effort to really hear someone out. We have to put in that effort and have a little faith, even with our family relationships, right? There's a lot of broken families, okay? There's a lot of not broken families, but there are a lot of broken black families, where I feel like a lot of women that I'm coaching do not have relationships with their mothers. Okay, so this is another, this is another topic. When I was talking about, that's why I was treading lightly with this, because this is a sensitive subject. So I don't want to just feel like I'm just, because I do talk faster than I think. But even having relationships with our mothers and putting in the effort to heal with one another, giving someone an opportunity, giving them another straw. Like, yeah, maybe your mom was too hard, or maybe she wasn't there, or maybe, maybe you guys had too many falling outs. We got to start putting in the effort, okay? And what effort looks like is just extend an olive branch, be that bigger person. Let them know you forgive them. Just forgive them. We all grew up with confusion. No one has a manual on how to raise healthy, phenomenal children. Some will just figure it out and some just won't. You get what I'm saying? And with that in mind, you got to understand how the generational curses worked. 9 times out of 10, your own mother don't have a relationship with her mother. And I like this topic a lot better than targeting black women because, you know, I don't want to be biased, but mom and daughter relationships are important, okay? And we got to understand that generational curses have been put on us, okay? So what the curse looks like is go survive and figure it out. Throwing a woman with a child out in this world, or even children out in this world with very, very little resource. All the resources we have now with the internet, still a little confusing, but a little bit better, you know? Whereas where your mom was growing up, 9 times out of 10, she didn't have an internet. Even when I was growing up, I didn't get a cell phone till I was like 16, 17. Everyone else had a cell phone, you know? But I didn't get one. So that's probably why I still got the same number I've always had. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Don't be calling me if we ain't cool. No. No, but seriously, guys, you have to really take your time and think about it and put yourself in people's shoes. You know, before we just dead relationships so quickly and thinking we can easily move on with life without those people that we love, you know, without those people that really sacrificed a lot for us, start putting in some effort too. They put in the effort. Honestly, they could have done a little bit better in your eyes, but in their eyes, they could really feel like they've done the best that they could with the hand that they were dealt. You know? So if you're one of those people that have the answer, you know, like, oh, it didn't work out because she's just that. You know what I'm saying? That's an answer. Or it didn't work out because I tried already. That's an answer. You get what I'm saying? Or it would be better if things were like this. You know what I'm saying? That's an answer. You see what I'm saying? We all have the answer. Or even with fathers, you know? Oh, he wasn't there. Ooh, he wasn't there. He ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't this. Give him a try. Even if you done tried and you tried and you tried, give it another more try. This one, you know, think positive about it, but don't put so much emotion in it. You know, oftentimes we give up so quickly because we gave all our emotion and our feelings are hurt and we're just like, nope, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So give it more effort. Think a little bit bigger. You know, extend an olive branch. Be the bigger person. These are all efforts to start moving forward. Okay? And even if you have a conversation with each other, like, hey, I'm going to keep it. I know it's hard to tell you how I truly feel, but I'm going to just let you know that my feelings was hurt. But even though my feelings are hurt, I've healed, right? I'm willing to give you another try. Don't say a last try. I'm gonna give you one more try. No, you don't want to say it like that. You have to watch your words. Let's give it another try, okay? So when you say another try and you use better words, it lets someone be a little bit more at ease, you know? Sometimes when you use certain words, people kind of want to run away, like, I hurt this person, so I can't face them, you know? But if you use better words and you're a little bit more gracious and empathetic, then you'll be surprised how a relationship could really turn around even after 10, 20 years of damage. Why? Because it feels better to have a loved one with you than against you, okay? And in all honesty, it feels better to know you could pick up that phone and just say, hey, even if, hey, we talk once a week. Hey, let's try to talk once a week. And when they don't make their call, make that call again. You know, sometimes we are so hurt that we build a wall out of bricks. around our feelings and emotions, and the wall is so thick that you never can really get anywhere because there's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? You got to make a little doorway, maybe make it a little window, cool metaphor. Cool, if you got a cool, tell her put a little window through your wall and let somebody just get a little another try. Let them get one more try. Okay? Have a little more empathy and understand that it's okay to forgive, and it feels better because it's one less thing you have to be stressed about, because this domino effect of pain triggers you throughout your week and you don't even notice it. Say you're watching a show and you see a mother-daughter relationship that you don't have. Now you'll start to get jealous of a TV show, and now you sitting down with your friends and your family. Now you catching a little attitude and you're stealing your joy away because you didn't forgive someone for something that they did unintentionally 20 years ago. Sometimes you got to understand our ego gets in the way a lot. Our ego gets hurt and always want to fight back. Our ego is there to keep us strong, but sometimes our ego is too strong. Okay? So, you want to just fight that feeling of the ego saying, no, you know what I mean? The ego has that attitude type thing. Like, no, do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? Yeah. You are a daughter. You are a niece. Okay? You are a sister. That's what you are to that person. And be a little more empathetic. And I wish I would have known this, but as I learned this, I try and I'm making efforts. I don't want y'all to make it seem like, oh, me and all my family, we 100% good. No, baby, I'm still in the battlefield. I'm still in the battlefield, but I'm noticing, and I don't like to put business out there, because I respect my siblings. You get what I'm saying? So I can't go out here and explain every little situation that happened with us. You know what I'm saying? Because we working on things, and as I'm learning and I'm forgiving and I'm doing the work as well, I just feel more peace, and I feel like they have more peace. You get what I'm saying? It's a two-way peace street, baby. Because you got to understand what your sibling is thinking is they like, damn, sorry to curse out, but they like, I messed up, or maybe I did this, So everyone's creating stories in their head. One person over here is creating a story. One person over here is creating a story. No one's actually communicating, so no one actually knows what goes on. So time and time passes, more and more stories are being created, and before you know it, there's a big void. You know what I'm saying? You may have started like this, but now the void has gotten 20 times bigger because no one went and took a step forward and said, hey, let's move forward. Hey, let's forgive each other. Hey, let's be the sisters and brothers that we could be, So fam, I know I was a little jumpy with this topic, but I think you feel me because I can feel it in my heart that it's making sense. But think of it like this, right? If you having that relationship that's not that good, right? Rather it's mother-daughter, rather it's father, rather it's sister, rather it's girlfriend-boyfriend, whatever the relationship is, right? Today, be that bigger person and send a text, right? And say, hey, how's it going? Hey, I enjoyed the last time we saw each other. Hey, or send something that you guys laughed about. You know what I'm saying? Send a memory. Send an apology. Because let me tell you, rather you if you don't send it, right? Because you're not talking to them now, in a sense, you know what I'm saying, the relationship is not really there now, then you sending the text, if you're afraid they don't respond, then okay, you don't take a loss. You know what I'm saying? Some of us never send a text because it's like, well, you know, I don't want them to ignore me. You know, the fear of rejection. So don't think small like that. Don't be afraid that, oh well, they not talking to me. So you know what I'm saying? Don't think childish is what I'm really ultimately trying to say. Don't think childish. Just one time, and just take that bigger step and just say, hey, you are my sister, I'm your brother. I'm willing to work if you're willing to work. You know, I'm not going to give you the exact words, but I just want you guys to really understand some form right there, you know? So, Soul Fam, thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, and I see you guys